Hello and welcome to my little photo diary on YouTube about my trip to Japan in 2010. My name's Charlie, but I go by Charliebrownau and I come from Brisbane. These are just a couple of photos I've taken in Brisbane plus around Australia. Here we got a little kookaburra in Markavat in Brisbane. Next I've got a picture from Byron Bay, which is in New South Wales. And of course, if you've heard of New South Wales, you've probably heard of Sydney. I also went to a zoo a couple of years ago to see some animals. Well famous, of course, is the kangaroos and koalas. Alrighty, on January, the end of it, on 2010, we took a flight from Brisbane at the international airport, and these are just photos of what they are. Ended up going from Brisbane to Port Moresby. We had to have a stopover at Port Moresby, and then from, I think it was 45-minute to an hour break there, we went on to Japan, which I think was 12-hour flight in total. We experienced flavoured drinks we haven't seen in Australia before. Pineapple, and I think they had a raspberry Fanta, and then about a year to a year and a half later they actually finally brought it out in Australia. When we got to Japan, it was interesting because I think it was 9 or 9:30 and everything was shut. It took us about an hour to get through, so we actually had to crash at the airport overnight. Pretty much nothing was, like, shop wise was open, but they had vending machines and toilets and stuff open. Still a bit complexed about that sign we saw, but after pretty much a sleepless night, we had to get a JR pass in the morning at the airport so we could actually travel on the trains, since we spent, I think it was about $450 on the JR pass for 2 weeks. That's my friend Rob and his brother, and we were just about getting the train. That's the JR office that we had to wait till 6:30 in the morning. The actual flight into Japan, once they actually told us we were there, it took about 40 minutes. And it was pretty, well, very pretty at night with all the lights and whatnot. We did see some payphones, pretty much only at train stations and the airport, but nowhere else in Japan. I did check out the SoftBank mobile phone shop at Narita Airport. Didn't end up getting anything because it couldn't go on my phone, and they wanted too much ID and whatnot, so we just ended up just using hotel phones. On level 3F of Narita, airport, they have free Wi-Fi. I can't even remember if we ended up taking advantage of it. We got the airport train from there to Osaka, and we went to the hotel and just got a few things there. On our way, we were pretty much soaking in all the things, even though we were a bit tired. Got to see our first 7-Eleven type shop over there. We bought some stuff off the train, because the trains over there actually have people that go up and down selling items to you. We got to see Mount Fuji, which was pretty cool. Definitely have to go there on my second trip back.